good day. So first things first, we will measure our solute into 1 grams each. So we will start with baking soda. So I guess this is enough. I don't have a teaspoon, so I'll just measure it with my mind. So this is baking soda here. So we will have the cornstarch. So this is our cornstarch. We have here our sugar. Oh, wait a second. We have here our sugar. And lastly is our salt. A teaspoon of salt. So this is enough, I guess. Oh, see. So the second thing that we'll do is measure our solvent, our H2O to 5 ml, and put it in our solute. So I added 5 ml of H2O in the baking soda. Also in the cornstarch, I added 5 ml too, and also in the salt, also 5 ml, and I forgot to video, I added 5 ml in the sugar. Action of baking soda and water, cornstarch and water. There's a sticky part there. It will become sticky later on. And then our sugar and water, don't have any particles now. And also our asin or salt there, the particle, solid particles of the salt. So the next thing that we'll do is our vinegar and the household chemicals. So in a 3 ml vinegar, I have a pinch of sugar added, and I'll wait for the reaction later. If there will be a precipitation or nothing will happen. The same thing in sugar, I also added a pinch of salt in the 3 ml vinegar and waited for the reaction if there's anything will happen. So as I added a pinch of baking soda into the 3 ml of my vinegar, it has formed a foam bubble, and it looks like a reaction, a chemical reaction between vinegar and the baking soda, and formed an acid small. And in here, I added a pinch of cornstarch into the 3 ml vinegar, and then the clear vinegar color of the liquid becomes white, so it means it had a precipitation happening into that thing. So as you can see, it became a little bit stickier compared kanina. Here, it's like a cloudy white. There, cloudy, and has a precipitation. We have here our salt. There's a particle there. And we also have here our sugar. Oh, it dissolves. It has precipitation there, and also a reaction there. It doesn't have any particles left. The sugar, it has a particles of the salt. A clear precipitation comes from a foam of bubbles, and we have here a sticky solid white solid white color precipitation, and the solid and a water have color white, a creamy white there. So the next thing that we will do is to test these household chemicals with iodine. So first is we will drop we will have a 2 drops of iodine into our household chemicals. We'll measure 1 grams each. Cornstarch, baking soda, sugar, and our salt. So we will add 2 drops of iodine. So 2 drops. So we will add 2 drops of iodine into our sugar, our cornstarch, and also our baking soda. And lastly, in our salt, and observe what will happen next. So we have here a orange precipitate in our salt. It looks like red orange, but it is not red orange in reality. Second one is a brown precipitate together with the baking soda, and we have a black precipitate in our cornstarch, and lastly a red orange precipitate in our sugar. So let's add 5 ml of iodine in our sugar. There, as you can see, we have a bloody red color of our sugar and iodine, from brown to bloody red. And then into our cornstarch, it turned brown. If you'll shake it, you'll see the brown color, but after that it will turn into black. Especially the cornstarch will turn to black. It will harden the cornstarch and turn to black. And the third one is our baking soda. So I added 5 ml of iodine in the baking soda. It's the same, a bloody red color, just the same as the sugar. There, sticky. And then in our salt, as I added the 5 ml iodine, still the same, it looks bloody. It looks like blood. So as I said, our household chemicals together with iodine, and look at the cornstarch, it became a hard disk of cornstarch with a black precipitation and a little bit of water. And look at that salt, just the same as the cornstarch but different in color. And also it has a ball of salt in there. And we have our baking soda, a sticky precipitation with a color of red orange. There, as you can see, it looks so sticky with the particles of the baking soda. And lastly, we had our sugar with iodine. It looks sticky but not as sticky as the baking soda. Red orange precipitate. I hope you will learn precipitations and every household chemicals we have together with H2O, vinegar, and also iodine. Thank you. So after adding the 5 ml and sit it for a minute, I observed that the iodine in the cornstarch becomes black and more stickier than ever. It has a solvent with a little solvent, but it became solid. And in the salt, it becomes hard to get. And there's a water in it with a red orange color, and also the salt becomes solid there, a ball of solid. And there is our baking soda with a little particles that were dissolved but not that dissolved, it becomes sticky. There's a particle there, yon. And lastly is our sugar that dissolves, but the solvent becomes sticky. As you can see there, it's a little bit red.